preparations. Complete.
Deixa eu ver aqui se o... Vamos lá para são todos não 5 para 1. Para quem conhece jogos de luta, pouquinho a categoria equivalente a Street Fighter. 5 bronze. Vamos lá. Tem. Oxi.
Awesome wins! Round 1. Fight!
Já pegou ainda? Já pegou ainda? Porra, bronze, velho, tá tirando, velho.
Dawson wins!
Caraca, mano. 11 de cara, tá tirando. Pera aí, deixa eu ver aqui uma coisa aqui. Negócio aqui. Vamos lá. Tá aberto. Cadeira, mano. Que merda.
comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let us begin. Prepare. Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jump in. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What are they thinking here? Lots of aggression from both sides. Nails the anti-air. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Taking stock. Squeezes the experiencing burnout. Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Both fighters are barely alive. Gotta be KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Jumps up, a quick breather. Drive gauge gap here. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Closes with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Ah, tá sacanagem, mano.
Salve, Lulu.
E aí, Dodo? Como é que você tá? Quer jogar um pouquinho aí? Entra aí. Quer que eu faça só
Doda na área.
É, quer jogar um pouquinho aí? Entra aí. Um pouquinho aí. Ah, não, a conexão dos caras, velho. Ah, pelo amor de Deus. Não, sai fora. Quer jogar um pouquinho aí, Doda? Quero ver essa Marisa sua aí, velho. Monstro.
Agora não dá, mano. Tô estudando.
Ah, não, beleza. Diga quem joga FTzinho aí. Rapaz, eu ainda sou ruim de dar alcinha ainda, cara, aqui na 6. Era melhorzinho na 5. Eu não queria deixar esses bonequinhos tudo do Master, não. Eu deixei só a Campbell e o Dalsin só. O boneco mais que eu gostei foi esses dois só. Os restos não tive muita. Mas e você, como é que tá jogando a 5 ainda? Assim que eu vou ver se eu baixo ela.
Tô jogando o 6 com a Marisa e Manon.
Eu acredito que você vai estar disponível pra jogar um pouquinho. Até essa Marisa de Dalsin aí. Dalsin não é muito bom, não. Errando coisa pra caramba do boneco.
Our
E
fighters are
Selena?
ready to lay it all on the line. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Overdrive. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on.
Tem que usar Cross Drive Hash.
Player 2 has the life lead. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
Ah, tá.
Alright, what's coming up next?
Tá.
Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Where is their opening? Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Oh, burnout triggered! Pokes with a medium kick. Okay, creating some space here. Both sides in burnout. They can't drop. Just goes for it at this range. Both light and super hard gauges are not looking good. Time to grind it out. No contest so far. How's it gonna end? Zones with the fireball. One chance here may end this match. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Still slugging it out here. Good parry there, and player 2 is using their drive liberally. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Taking stock. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Next hit will end the round.
Acho que vou de dar o sim, ele tá da hora.
Tô ruimzão aqui, velho.
On the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks him with the projectile. Yoga fire there. Was looking for that jump attack. Looking for a chance. Yoga float. Where's this going? Ooh, there's a side flip. This could be big Inferno to turn up the heat. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Ruimzão, velho.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Aquele que eu comprei, Dalva. Aí, Dodo. Controlezinho do... Não sei se você tá vendo aqui do PS5. Aí eu peguei esse. Peguei esse Street 5 aqui, não sei se você tá vendo. Peguei esse aqui, ó. Tá sendo um Guide Shadow. Cadê esse pra brincar de ver depois? Não agora. Ai.
Another mission awaits.
Tá errando. Tá errando pra cá. Mas essa aqui tá boa. Nossa, mas essa boneca é chata, velho. Horrível.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Shall we begin?
I'm the prize.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Difficult situation for a throw. Okay,
Nossa,
take
que
them
velocidade.
all the way to the corner. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Gets the knockdown, and now both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Teleport, KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Overdrive art? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 1 can build off this lead. Yoga teleport. Where is he going? Sneaks in above. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Jumps up. There's a change of sides. Will we see a drive impact? The impact doesn't do anything. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Are we going to see a comeback? Can this drive bring them back? Hits the low. Barely blocks the jump-in. Burnout activated. KO! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Overdrive art. The jump in catches them. Gets a chance with that jump in. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. They trade hits, and now throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Picks up the win with a projectile. Good read. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 2 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last one. Yoga float. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They're backed up into the corner. Going old school, crossing over with the target combo. Quick breather. A drop. This is gonna hurt. Bamboozling time with the yoga forward rush. Experiencing burnout. Genius read with that throw escape. Player closes it out. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Pega essa merda, fire.
A new challenger.
Viper.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Nossa.
Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 with the life move.
Tá pulando, ó.
Decent return on.
Olha, velho.
Order makes it hard to escape. What'll be the
Pai.
Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Yoga teleport. Where is he going? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Spends the gauge for the driver rush.
O cara joga aí.
Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Big throws. A quick breather. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Yoga float. Where's experiencing burnout? Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump. Sets up with the jump in. Solid anti-air. Back to the chisels him
Você é
down.
louco.
Here's the
Ah,
final
se tiver
round.
besta da
The
porra.
real fight starts now.
Pula.
Up with the height. Final round. This can lead to some big
Cara,
damage.
pula pra caralho,
Throw
mano.
connects. Barely blocks the jump in. Gets him with a Euro. Plenty of health. Burns out. Show the fire to turn up the heat. Player 2 is in burnout. Grounds him from above. What a excellent block. Breaks it.
Ai,
Right
pegou,
up
velho.
with a super.
Foi pra cima.
Viper looking to separate Padula from Oblong Gun. If you want to be a pro, you got to remember to always clean up every loose end. Player 1 can't let this connect with the throw. This may turn into a big chance. Into the air with the high jump. Oh, here we go. Both fighters are hurting. What's going to happen? Back to the court, burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 can't use and he tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. It is over. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Grabs and throws them away. Feeling out the spacing. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The low kick connects. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun-shy. Takes a drill. The comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Drilling time. Let the Yoga Inferno rip. Hits them with a stop.
Ah, mentira do caralho, velho.
They can't squander this punish counter tank. Hits with the limit decoupling. The Viper is clear to fly. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Big springs forward with the drive rush. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Blocks it. Reads the jump in perfectly. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's in there? Player 2 faced the giant and walked away unscathed. What a win!
Pior que toda vez você perde uma vitória ou um FT na primeira que o cara vai pra cima igual um doido. Sem saber como que é a jogatina do oponente. Aí na primeira luta dá pra você pegar como o cara joga. Ah não, vou dar não. Nem pensar, filho. Conexão dessa não dá pra jogar não. Não, dá não. Sinto muito.
Vi direto Paraná Master.
Né, vou pegar acho que umas 4 estrelas, né? 5 não dá não. Pega, velho. Ó. Passa muito rápido. Os caras me arrancam, foi. É isso não, meu filho. Falha. Já pegou. Ah, não. Tá errando muito, velho. Tá errando muito. Vou botar aqui pro arranque. Ai, nossa, deixa a garrafa aberta. Nada pra jogar alguma coisa.
Here comes a new challenger.
You better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Shall we begin? Bring the heat. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. The impact gets blocked. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Oh, a dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage.
Deus me livre.
Blocks the drive impact. Jump in finds the mark.
Deus me livre.
Turns up the heat and cooks on the combo. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun shy. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with.
Deus me
Not a
livre.
good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Life lead over gets. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Projectile to try and change the situation. Gets the combo. Teleport. That's gonna rattle him. Looking for a chance. Slasher. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Hits him
Deus
with
me.
a stop and bop. Rips the slasher out. Long range fireball to
Deus me, o cara só dá drive impact. Cara doente.
Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Knockdown and excellent block. They've got the meter for good drive. Impact doesn't work.
Deus me
Experiencing
livre.
burnout.
Cara lixo, velho. cara só dá drive pai, parece que é doente, velho. Tacar magia. Isso que é louco. Cara louco. Toma. Cara louco. Matar logo. Deixa ele sem drive impact.
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Bringing the hot fire. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super already. They are not getting close to each other. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Nice air slash. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Can this drive bring them back? Low heavy. Player 2 can't hit it with a fireball at that range. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Caraca, diamante de 5 estrelas, tá? Pô. Aí sim, hein? Ó.
Maluco de moderno é tudo doente.
Pois é. Você vê, né, Dota? Ah, tá longe ainda, 23 mil ainda. Quantas estrelas? 5 estrelas, nossa.
É. 1.200 é rapidão.
Agora começa as doenças do Ryu, velho. Aquela jogatina de spana.
Sua gana umas 5 seguidas já multiplica os pontos.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Opts for the throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Both fighters are looking at near empty drive ranges. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Goes for the super arc. Starting something with the super. Very solid corner switch.
Usa parry pra defender magia, mano.
Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. What's the next move? Hold your breath.
Vacilo, velho. Deixando o Ryu dando magia à toa. Vou perder não, filho. Fica tranquilo. Não. Opa. Ai, dá 2 pulos. Que cara lixo. Tá, porra. Ah, estão tudo esperto, cara. Ah, tá. Estão tudo esperto, cara. Você bota o contra-defesa e dá 2 pulos. Quebrar o joguinho dele agora. Ai, é foda isso daí, o cara não dá remédio, cara. Pô, tomando um rabo, velho. Vou jogar esse jogo, velho. Cara lixo. Lixo. Nem graça, vou jogar esse jogo por causa disso daí, cara. O cara não dá nem remédio. Ganha uma fácil, na segunda não dá remédio. Faz o combo com maior facilidade. Dá mais remédio.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Ai, que apertei sem querer, velho.
Gets a good read on their opponent.
Vai dar só Luciano. Isso.
Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 has the life lead. They block the overhead and on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The jump in catches them.
Porra.
Knockdown. Checks them with the projectile. Parries to cancel the fire. Akuma going in. Taking stock. One count. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 in trouble gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Teleports. That's gonna rattle him. The low heavy's blocked. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range.
Ai, quer
Gets the
pular.
jump in. What's the next move? Gets him with the anti-air. Yoga float. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is a turning point. They gotta turn. Oh, burnout trick rents it cleanly. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Got their eye on the air. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. Both sides looking for an opening. Player 2 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here.
Tem que usar alcoólicos anônimos e depois joga flame.
Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Player 1. Oh! Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Checks with a medium kick. Big throws. Holds out with the block. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Knockdown and yoga float. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Going in. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? A quick breather. Player 1.
Usa o antiaéreo e depois joga fumai.
Oh, huge set. Are we gonna crowd sat and waited for this opening? Hit that with confidence. Let's go. Critical art now. This is gonna
Da Fireball se lascou.
Flatline zone. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Porque esses caras, Dodo, eles dão fireball com a Akuma. Você deu antiaéreo pra cortar, o cara sabe que já não funciona mais. O cara dá um tempo e faz de novo. Pode ser até no burnout. O cara sabe que não pega, cara. Não, ainda mais com a barra cheia ainda. Aí ele morreu de vacilo. Se ele fosse praticamente... Ah, mas mesmo se ele fosse dar praticamente magia X, fireball magia X, praticamente aí ia tomar CA do mesmo jeito. Como é que os caras aqui devem estar boa? Nossa, Sagat, mano. Pô, esse maluco é chato, velho. Enfrentar esse maluco é chato. O que você acha do Sagat, Dora? Fala aí. Nesse jogo aí. Médio dele, cara, e o chute forte saiu forte.
Alright, first round. What's going to happen? Parries the attack and you're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
Isso, fica só nisso.
Sagat tá foda, mano.
Escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes the chance to hurt him. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the first charges forward. Fires a tiger shot. The jump in is denied. One chance, perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Yoga teleport.
Deus me livre, dois seguidos. Que cara doente. Cara doente, cara.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Deus me livre.
Player 2 will need to plan conservative until burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 is dominating this match. Smart decision.
Você só faz um jogo, velho. Isso é louco. Isso não tem juízo não. Bora, dá rematch, dá rematch. Dá rematch.
Going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? The throw hits. Now the fun begins.
Deus me livre. Já levanta um drive de impacto.
Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Trips him up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Got their eye on the air. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Alright, will this super art connect? Oops, they were anticipating that super art.
Se matar, ele tá parecendo o Paulo, se matou sozinho, velho. Esse é doente, viu?
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Yoga brushes that off and keeps going. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Burnout activates. Doesn't miss a beat.
Acha.
Player 1 has a slight lifeline. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 in dire straits. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. High Tiger shot to try something. Jumps in. Teleports. That's gonna rattle him.
Corre não.
Fights out of the corner. Sneaks in the throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Vai chegar mais em uma hora, cara. Olha, Dodô, que eu catei, Dodô. Vou te mostrar aqui, ó. Pera aí.
Rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir.
Tá o quê? Você falou o que, Dodô? Vai, Dodo, bichão. Bate aí pra mim. Caralho. Aí eu peguei esses jogos aqui, ó. Vem neles, ó.
Aí sim, hein?
Eu dropei um pouquinho aí o... Deixei parado um pouco o PC que eu tô enjoado. Eu peguei esse, já veio nele já. O Ultraforce, não sei se dá pra você ver aqui. Mostra aqui mais de perto aqui. Peguei esse. E peguei esse Red Dead que já veio nele, já. Aí esse aqui eu comprei a parte, paguei R$60. Se dá pra você ver aqui, tá por clara a câmera. Aí catei esse Street aqui, só. E pronto. Aí eu peguei essa câmerazinha aqui, ó. As livezinhas dela aqui, não sei se dá pra você ver aqui, ó. Ainda peguei esse aqui, ó. Dá pra você ver aqui a câmera dele aqui, ó. Tá aqui bem aqui pra você ver aqui. Dá pra você ver aqui.
Show sinal de ok, pele clara.
É, tá muito claro, é. Tem que melhorar. Eu tenho esse arcade aqui ainda, tem uns dois aqui, ó. Ó, tem esse arcade aqui. Esse arcade aqui, ó. Não sei se dá pra você ver. Aqui esse aqui eu tenho que botar aquele adaptador Brook pra jogar no 5, né? E esse aqui não, esse aqui já é compatível. Esse aqui que eu peguei, ó. Esse aqui já é compatível. Peguei, já vai direto. Dá pra fazer umas gracinhas. E tu dropou o PC também? Já é 11 horas, velho. Agora umas 2 partidas eu vou parar. Vou brincar um pouquinho de assassino. Quem parou de jogar mesmo, hein, Dodo? Quem? Fica se aposentou mesmo, feio. Quis saber de jogo mais, hein?
Nada, tô de PC ainda.
Tá sem PC, é? O meu tá aqui parado aqui, o meu. Aquela placa minha Aros Pro. Ela é completa. Tem 32 GB de RAM. Meu processador tem um 2. Meu processador tem um 2. Tem um 5, o Ryzen 7. Tem um processador, acho que é 5600 GT também. Esse é esse. Ó, tem esse processador também, não sei se dá pra você ver, ó. Dá pra você ver aqui, ó. Dá pra ver. Muito embaçada a câmera, não dá pra você ver não. Tá muito embaçado aqui. Não dá pra você ver não. Mas eu tenho esse daqui, o 7. É só a caixa. A conexão desse cara tá boa. Akuma de novo? Será que é o mesmo Akuma? Agora ele vai se vingar, que ele apanhou. Ixi, agora ele vai vir brabo. Agora ele vai vir brabo. Ele perdeu 2. Vamos ver se é o mesmo.
Alright, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Knockdown. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient.
Opa!
Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological
Zé
advantage.
Jacaré, olha o nome do cara.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. it's going to be even more important.
Ô, mentira retada, velho. O cara dá esse bagulho e consegue dar o drive impact.
Player one looking to impress with this super. Using the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
My journey.
Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a all-in with the rush. The drive gauge is 3 links in. Closing moments of the match. One there's a pair closes.
É doente. Deu até short hook.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Combo with the target.
Tá brabo ele.
Order makes it hard to escape.
Ah, meu Deus do céu.
É, já foi foda.
Que velocidade.
All right. Opts for the throw. Checks him with a projectile. Nails the anti-air. Parries to cancel the fireball. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws him. What's next? Heading into the end game now. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Demon Raid backs away. Not about
Tá
that
brabo, ó, véi.
Doesn't miss a beat. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Grabs and throws them away. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. They've got the meter for a drive impact. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins. This adds a bit of OD spice. Both fighters planning something? Teleport anti-air in the front. This may be drive rush to keep it going. Solid anti-air. That corner is starting to look
Ah, tá.
Reads the throw and escapes. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player big time win. Closes
Que é
it
louco.
out. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
É, aqui no play eu achei mais rápido, velho. Tô até sentindo a diferença. Ah,
Nunca joguei no Game, só PC.
não, eu joguei na época no PlayStation 4, mas isso aí foi 2016. Não. Bem, eu comprei PC. Comprei PS4 em 2015. Aí eu usei até 2016. No final de 2016. 17. Aí eu vendi e dropei pra PC. Aí não sai mais do PC. Não mais. Quem sabia, eu peguei esse daqui que tava barato. Tava bem baratinho. Peguei. Por causa do primeiro preço do PS4 novo. Eu catei esse. Não tinha mais em conta. Tô errando aqui só o combo desse jogo. Nossa, Zangief, nossa.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Ate it off.
Show me everything you have. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What are these fighters thinking now? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out.
Ah, cai do
Backs them
canto.
into the corner. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Sticks the combo. Was looking for that jump attack. Where's their opening? Okay, creating some space here. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with it? Snipes them out the air. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Goes for the experiencing burnout. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Their spacing is so on point right now. Ah, burnout activates. Gets the jump in. They're both drive war. This is gonna get messy. A drive in. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. How can they pull in there? That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Ah, tô sem meu óculos.
Mano, vou descansar aqui. Boa jogatina e boa noite.
Valeu, Dodão, uma besca com Deus. Parece sempre aí pra gente jogar, pô. Eu não jogo muito 5 não, mas dá pra gente disputar alguma coisa. Vê se não some. Não, não vou não. Só errar, chega. Vou botar um pouquinho aqui a câmera pra ver.
Are you worthy of death? Kimberly